How's it going, YouTube? Today I want to be talking about why college is a scam. So, where do I even begin? I'll begin with I come from a family of Harvard, not Harvard, Yale, MIT, Columbia, Brown, Dartmouth, all the Ivy League schools. My family lineage comes from those schools. I have a bunch of friends at MIT, Columbia, Yale, Harvard. I know a lot of these people. A lot of them are my close friends, and I can confidently say, like without a doubt, college is a scam. So why is it a scam? Let's first look at the first pain, pain, pain point is cost, tuition, basically. So if you don't already know this, college is really expensive, right? Our parents save up thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for us to go to college. And if you don't have that uh, opportunity, you're going to have to pull out student loans, which accrue interest over some time. And if you don't pay them, it's a big mess and you're in debt. And oh my gosh, don't even get me started. If you go to med school, it's double. This is just another college tuition, right? And at Ivy League schools like Harvard, Columbia, Yale, like all these schools cost upwards of 60, 70, 80,000. Just to go to my school, I don't go to an Ivy League school because I wasn't able to go to a Division 1 school or an Ivy League school or anything like that. I go to a private small school in Austin, Texas. But it's $60,000 for me to go there. And with academic aid and some other stuff, fortunately, I'm able to go to college and experience the opportunity that many students do not get the choice to. And it's just so crazy because Stanford and Harvard all list their courses online, and all of it's free. You can have AI. You can run through all the courses, have AI create your practice exams, or there are certain programs that allow you to have a teacher grade a professor grades your stuff from the course, and pass faster than what a student at these schools would have you would do. And like, not only that, why couldn't I just look it all up on YouTube? Why couldn't I just look it all up on Google? Why couldn't buy that? Why couldn't I buy the textbooks on my own? You know, and our common rebuttal to that is, you're paying for the degree, you're paying for the network, you're paying for the experience. But let's dissect all three of these. So the first one, you're paying for um, the degree, right? What you get at the end of college. That's what you receive at graduation. You get a degree. But the thing is, people aren't getting hired right now. Your degree is meaningless. I mean, internship experiences, portfolio, real world experience with the thing that you're interested in pursuing matters a lot more than your grades or your degree that you got. If I take a student, if I take an applicant that has a million subscribers on YouTube that solves uh, this problem, like let's say I take a electrical engineer that has a million subscribers on YouTube, and he is able to demonstrate his mastery through his portfolio that he has of YouTube, of just like these endless videos of like CAD modeling and electrical circuit design and all these endless projects. Versus I take a normal student who didn't do social media, doesn't have a portfolio, but hey, maybe he has like some internship experience. He has a good grades. That portfolio kid is gonna beat that other kid every single time, 10 times out of 10. Let's look at the other, common rebuttal is you're paying for the network. So like when you go to these top schools, All these kids come from rich families that are connected to millionaires, billionaires, people that run the world. The thing is, why couldn't you just go into this college and LARP as a student? You know, it's free. It's not illegal to be on campus. These are private. These are public campuses. I mean, as long as you're not doing anything illegal, it's all fine to network with these students. Pretend you're a student. Like, for example, I could go to UT right now. I don't go to UT, but I could go to UT Austin. I could say I could go to the career fair. I could use one of my friends' badges and student ID to get into these career fair events and talk to the recruiters. Uh, it's just crazy because people just think you pay for the network. And then another third rebuttal is pay for the experience. What do we mean by this? So the college experience can be described as, I guess, what you want to call it, debauchery. Your alcohol, your drugs, your sex, your degenerate things. I mean, if that's what you really want to do, that's what you're going to college for. I mean, I guess, bro. I mean, your parents are paying a lot of money, and that's what you're doing. That's what you care about. Waste your life away every single weekend going out. Um, just saying, there are kids building social media companies, getting into YC, building startups, getting Fortune 500 offers. And what are you doing? You're getting alcohol. You're getting blackout drunk. You're hooking up with random girls, random guys if you're a girl. Um, or I don't know what you do. You're snorting bag and like hitting the cart. Like, so kids are just addicted to instant gratification. You the one thing I have learned as a college athlete that I've noticed that a lot of non-athletic students don't understand is uh, discipline. Because I have to get up at 5 a.m. I have to go to the weights, and then after weights, I go to my first class, and then after my first class, well, I know before that, I have breakfast, then I go to my first class. And after my first class, I have practice for 2.5 hours, and I go for my second my practice, then I go to my second class, then I go for my second class, so I go to my third class, and after that, I spend the rest of my night doing homework. And if I have time, I go out and network. I try to build my business. I try to build on social media. I try to learn new things. I try to get ahead. What is my cohort doing? They wake up late. They go to their class. They go to the gym. Maybe. They go to another class. They come home. They play video games. They watch TV. They go hang out with their girlfriend, their boyfriend. You know. I mean, I guess, bro. It's just I don't have that mindset. And if anybody can convince me otherwise, I would love to hear your perspective. Because I don't know. I feel like my parents have paid a lot of money for me to get here, and I've worked so hard to get here. In college, in high school, I've taken 16 AP classes, 3 dual credit classes. I was salutatorian. It's just, I don't know. I'm very ambitious, and I just can't think that way. And let's go back to why college is a scam. So we can also say that college is a scam because of the programming. I don't mean like coding. I mean like the mental programming that the system designs you to think of, right? So when we're at college, right? What is it that the school system teaches you? I'll give you a moment to think. What's your answer? Your answer should be that it teaches you to work as hard as you can in your school, make the good grades, pursue a higher level education, then work your 9 to 5 for the rest of your life for the next 30 years, maxing out your Roth IRA, and then maybe when you're in your 50s or your 60s in retirement, maybe if you're able to even make it to then, because tomorrow's never promised, get to enjoy your money, waste away all your young years to live out your life when you're 50 or 60. Now, who wants to do that? Nobody, right? But people are programmed to instant gratification, and they're scared of doing their own thing, being their own boss, because a lot of people fail and they don't see results immediately. So what do? They give up. I just would you rather be working for somebody else the rest of your life, or would you rather work for yourself? Like, I mean, it's a simple choice, really. I don't understand that. Who wants to live? Who wants to skip out on the fun years, the 20s, the 30s, traveling the world, seeing all these beautiful places, meeting all these cool people, eating all this good food, living all this, um, cultural environment, like all these different cultural environments, and you're missing out, right? You're missing out. You didn't make it. Maybe you're an IB. You're an M&A. You're an IB. You're an investment banker. You're on Wall Street. You're let's say you're a Jane Street investment banker. You make it there. What are you doing? You're working 110-hour work weeks for maybe, I don't know, maybe you're making 600,000 that year. Maybe you make 1 million that year, seven figures, right? But what is it? What is the trade-off? What is the opportunity cost? The opportunity cost is that you don't get to work for yourself. The opportunity cost is that you're sacrificing your body and your health for work. The opportunity cost is you're missing out on time with your family. Your family is human as well. I mean, they don't have as much time as you to live on this earth. They're gonna pass away before you do. So I mean, just think about it. You don't have time to spend with your kids, spend with your wife. I mean, I don't know, bro. I wouldn't want to do that. Even if it's prestigious, it's not the goal in the end. You could go to every hackathon. You could go to every NVIDIA event, every Amazon event, every Meta event, every Cloudflare event. Why would you want to be a slave to the corporate environment? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Another reason why I would say college is a scam is I guess this could also go out to connect to all three of those is I guess I could just say like it teaches you stuff that you would know in the real world. Well, I guess it gives you like a little safety net. I don't know. Actually, no. I think that's okay with like what we got. Those are my main points, my main critics. Um, yeah, guys. I mean, that's it. That's all I have to offer. There's my thoughts. And if you have any other comments or you have any other comments, let me know in the comment section. Subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Please like the video. And yeah, guys, I'll see you on the next video.